China has passed a new law to attract more international investors. The National People's Congress voted overwhelmingly in favor of the measure. It simplifies 3 previous sets of rules that foreign entities doing business in the mainland had to follow. Starting next year, foreign companies will no longer be forced to hand over technology to their Chinese partners. The government says it will also ensure better protection of intellectual property rights. And foreign firms will enjoy the same treatment and market access as their domestic counterparts, except for protected industries like technology and culture. Samantha Vadas has been following the proceedings at the People's National Congress, which has now concluded. She says the government's hoping the new law will boost economic growth and help ease trade tensions with Washington.
Well, China says it wants to attract more foreign investment. So what Beijing is essentially hoping to do with this law is ease international investors' concerns about the difficulties they face operating here in the world's second biggest economy, which of course is facing a huge amount of pressure at the moment. Now, China said today there was no reason to doubt its commitment to these so-called opening up measures, which would help protect foreign firms based here. However, some experts say the problem with this law is the actual enforcement of it. They maintain that the additions to the law around criminal punishment for officials who violate it are largely cosmetic because Chinese courts are tightly controlled by the ruling Communist Party. Now, some businesses have also expressed skepticism about how effective it will be in actually protecting foreign firms, given a lack of rule of law here in China. They've also said they want more clarification on the broad terms and vague language being used. Now, the law is widely seen as being aimed at trade talks with the United States, and Beijing's way of saying we are serious about Washington's concerns about China's business environment as the two sides continue to hammer out their differences. Of course, Beijing and Washington have been locked in a tit-for-tat tariff battle over what the US sees as unfair trade practices by China. It argues this has given Chinese firms unfair advantages, limits on access for foreign companies, and alleged theft of intellectual property. Now, the law was actually fast-tracked to be voted on during China's annual meeting of Parliament this week. And of course, there was no chance it wasn't going to be rubber-stamped, given you've got a room packed full of delegates chosen for their loyalty to the party. So this rushing through of the law is quite timely and is being widely seen as directed at the United States in these ongoing trade negotiations.